Welcome to Cities Skylines After Dark and the city of Freshwater. You can see it's the dark. I've started in the dark cycle because we don't get much chance. I realised I keep looking in the daytime, and I think it's pays to just have a look at the city for a little while, and you can get a nice view of the way it looks. It's very much a flatter city. You can see the entrance. Buildings are cramming in on it, but it still looks good. You can see in the ship, it's a nice view of the passenger liner coming in the background there. As I say, compared to the kind of skyscraper type city it's there, this area's we've built in the last part, and it's getting there, but it's had its moments. And what I've actually done is, if I flip down to here, you can see I've tidied up the subway. I had to move the railway line here. Just it's just a bus stop. And the other thing I've done is I've actually put a loop in. Sorry for the background noise. I've put another metro loop in under here, and I've actually coloured the lines up so you can see the routes of where they're going. And the idea is this metro will feed into here, and it will increase the number of people that will go. It's just starting to get daylight now. Now the other thing I've done as a precursor for this part is I've built this extension out here, because the focus today is going to be on laying out this residential area with a view to doing this industrial area here. One thing I am going to do just before I start is, I think Stink Bay is now call it Clean Water Bay. Oops. I think the pollution in here now it's not perfect, but it's kind of breaking up. It seems to be getting a bit fainter. We're getting a fringe along the edge here now, so I think it's growing. We've got a little bit of commercial picking up again. So as you can see, what I've done here is I've built out basically 2 roundabouts worth of business, and what I'm going to do now is start laying out this area here. I'm going to let the city run and go. You can see it's now moving up, building up slowly. So what we're going to do is, how can we do this? I think what I'm going to do is come in here about 160, do a notch. I think we can, yeah, let's do, I'm in a circular type of frame of mind today, so just need to keep an eye. Water availability is getting a little bit low, so maybe I need to just push up the water a bit. Elementary school availability is dropping, so oops, I don't mean to do that. We're just going to, is that? Oh, I suppose it does fit. So I just want to build my usual roundabout entrance here. Take off the snapping. Just put in this here. Now, got a bit of a range, so I'm kind of half thinking of a. Just want to check. Yeah, I mean, I think if we can come out, say, just turn the snapping on. Say like that. So, yeah, I think that'd be okay. So I think if we come out, go out straight, curve. I don't think that's. So we'll go with something like that. And maybe it's come out another one. Maybe we'll come out 11 this time. Maybe that's a hint that I should be doing rectangles, not circles, but we've got beginnings there. I think what I'm going to do now is, just for a little bit of variety, is come out 11. And we'll go up 11 there. That's probably a bit. Well, I could calculate this, but I'm not going to be that fussy. Let's say we've got a little bit of residential coming in now. So I think that's probably enough to get started with. So what we're going to do is, so this is going to be, let's just put it on the inside edge here. And we're just going to run out. And hopefully we'll attract some new residents. Probably will put in a little bit of light commercial. Yes, put a little bit of light commercial this side. And we've got a demand for elementary schools, so let's get a school in to start with. And of course we're going to need the usual. Actually, let's put a some heavyweights in here, and we've got a bit of power now coming in, so I think we can just run the power cables along underneath here. Hopefully that will connect things. If not, we'll just have to force it a little bit. What we can do is, yeah, let's put park there. That should, yeah, that gives us more than enough focus. So that gets the area. What I'm going to do is build the fan back this way. Eventually this roundabout, as this commercial area spreads out this way, this roundabout will provide access to the commercial area and up to here with the growth of Tourist Town. So I think we can probably make a start on Tourist Town as well. So we're just let's come in quite a long way. Put a notch there. No, don't like that. So we're just. I think I'm rushing ahead there. I think we're going to concentrate on this area here. Just while that's building up a little bit. Let's have a quick check of what's going on in the city. Still got traffic issues there. A little bit of traffic issues there. Looks like we've got something happening here. It's obviously this road's too. Again, is this tight grass? So if I upgrade that to two-way, that should ease off the traffic a little bit. Roundabout here is flowing quite nicely. Got a lot of traffic round here. I'm not sure where that's coming. This is coming along nicely. We've got obviously there's I'm not sure where these guys are coming from. So you're actually delivering. Oh, that's interesting. Why is it delivering? I have got the zone right, haven't I? Yeah, it is all parks. So what are you guys actually delivering in your Happy Donut van? Own a cargo train. Oh, that's interesting. What's actually seems to be happening is the cargo train is must be taking stuff from here to there to deliver down to here. So obviously that circle thing is seen by the programmers as the direct route. So we're gonna I'm gonna just use the fill tool here to start to fill in this area here. I think what I'm gonna do is build. How big's a secondary school? Pretty big, isn't it? So I think what we're going to do is come out say 20, drop a secondary school in there. We got a larger outer ring here. I mean, it doesn't have to be, and then we're kind of, yep, I think we can go with that, and I think what we can do now is start to create some. I shouldn't have used the curve tool. So we'll create a radial spike there. That's don't like that. Sorry guys. So we're aiming roughly about there. Still kinked a little bit. And what we can do from the outside one is just bring in. Actually, no, we're covered for the outside. That's got the wider there. We can just drop some paths in so people can. Obviously, we want our residents to and we can now take out that area there, and I think what we can do now, losing quite a little bit of cash here at the moment, but that's not going to be a major problem. Let's see. I think we can go out one more. Out 12. So I don't want it to be totally perfect circles. I'm quite happy for it to be a little bit. Yep, quite happy with that. So that will, let's just check the water. Probably going to need another band there. I will probably fix up that water off camera. So I think what we're going to have to do now is get in one metro station there, and probably another one there. That can feed off of that one. This one can feed back in there. I think that's a good starting point, I think. So this can quite literally, actually can come out this way to there, and it can, what a nice curve. And that's curving in this way, so I think we can just watch this come straight. I think I wanted to come along this line because eventually we'll probably have extra stations connected in there. Now there's so I think that's there. So what we're going to do now is put in a couple of connecting stops there, and back to there. And I think we're just, I think maybe this one can go to there, back to there. Let's say this line will develop over time, so that gives a nice strong connection now to there. So elementary school. So why is, did I put down an elementary there? I put down a secondary and I got an elementary there, so obviously elementary school demand is on the increase again. I think we're putting these down everywhere. Where can we put one in there, one in there, maybe drop one just in there. Actually, I think what we'll do is we'll zone up a bit more. Actually, no. Nope, don't want that. Just go there, come to here. I think we'll de-zone that area there and that area there, because that's getting a bit too close to the, and we'll just zoom in that area there. So why is that? So this is because this is not enough workers. I think, should I put a bus route in? Let's put zone in some more, bit more in this area. I'm sure these people can. I think what I'll do is I'll pop in a bus route. Let's just kind of run the buses around here for the moment. Again, I can always just have a simple circular bus route around for the moment. Nothing too elaborate, and I suppose what I could do is, do I have any spare slots here? The trouble's getting out through this mess of traffic. I know, I don't think I'm gonna do that. What can I do? No, I'm gonna leave that for the moment. I think that's... So, elementary school is still causing problems. So anything else we need in this area? We'll probably need a health clinic. Or no, let's go again. Let's go a little bit over the top. I think. Let's put a. Don't want to put it there. Actually, can we drop it in there? No. No. Actually, let's put a hospital there. Really want to give this area a boost. So I've got a crematorium. Can always. That's the. Just pop a crematorium in there as well, just to get things up and operating. Maybe I need to get a bit. And we'll just put in a little bit of more commercial. Don't want commercial on the roundabout at the moment. Just maybe I might kind of curve them down a bit that way. So this is the start of. Just push out one more ring. So that's the beginning of Bedford Square. Let's say let's do the policies while we're looking at it. Lots of power usage, water usage, smoke detection, recycling. I think this one would be schools out, because I want these people to service this area of this campaign. I think that's enough focus at the moment. I think what we're going to do now is just have a look across the city. I mean, you've got to take time out to look at the city from time to time. You can see we've got crime here as well, and lots of people. I've got problems here. I think what I might do is not enough goods. Not enough raw materials. I think we're going to need to bump the shipping budget up again, and the train budget up a bit. Because in some ways it's not too bad the fact that the industrial area is falling apart, because that will allow me to relocate it and move it a bit. I'm not sure what's... Oh, this is the cause, isn't it? God. I'm definitely going to need to get this wood area out of here. This is obviously causing the real problem. there's this circulation here. Probably I might be able to improve it a little bit, but if I delete that and actually if I start by upgrading these roads a bit. I'm not sure why I made them look, gave them the so if I widen the roads up a little bit and then maybe take this and see if that might speed the access up to this area a bit, get it flowing a bit more quicker. Yep, got some. Not sure why those cars went round that way. Is that because this junction here is? That's weird. Gonna have to do something about that, I think. But then again, if I can get this forestry area up and running, see if we can get a bit more residential. See the rush of. They must like it because we got new citizens moving in. Get rid of this out the centre. We don't need that anymore. So that might loosen the flow up a little bit. Got some buses wandering around there, that's good. What I do want to show you guys before I go, I'm aware that I'm rambling on again, is if I click out of this and go in here, is this, I might have shown you before, but I want you to see the sheer numbers of people actually using the metro here. Although there's a car, somebody's spawning a car there. Going to the heavy, so they're probably a new residence that's just arrived. And I think there's another one over here. It goes to show, what I'm trying to demonstrate is just how sometimes it's hard to spot the metro stations in amongst. It's in here somewhere. Come on, come on, come on. Stop hiding from me. There it is there, just there. Again, you can see 778 people. If I click there, you can see the sheer numbers of people entering and crossing the lines, waiting for the various trains to come in. I'm all boarding. So it goes to demonstrate, what I'm basically demonstrating is that if you want to move people around your city, forget about trains and even to a certain degree buses, it's the metro that really moves your people around the city. Yeah, I mean, some obviously are not quite so popular as others. Certainly going to need to do something about the industry. I think the focus is definitely going to have to be on getting this area up so I can clear this area out and close off this area as well. It looks like this area has settled down a bit now with that change. And I think I will make this into a small farming area. So might have to just get rid of that. I don't know if there's anything, if we can get anything that's I haven't had a look at these for a little while, so I'll have a quick look at this. Transport tower. high interest tower. No, I don't want to dump that out here. Main modern art museum. I think these I'm gonna put into this area up here. Maybe if I get some bit of put a Japanese garden here, that might kick up a bit of interest here. Maybe just make this commercial area a little bit bigger. Maybe fill in a bit more of this. Let it grow out and a little bit there. Just to keep filling it in. Oh, obviously getting garbage problems. That's going to be an issue. What I might have to do is... Well, there's no traffic up here, is there? So it's going to cost me... Oops. So I'm going to... I'm not sure whether this is... But it's just going to be a temporary road. Just have a quick... Oh, garbage trucks are coming out. So what I might actually do is just check the zoning on this area. Yep. So, because I don't want any being used. I'll revamp this road. I think what I might do is drive this off camera. I'll drive this down to here and to make the link to the port, so the garbage trucks, and then I can make this into a secondary garbage disposal area, and this can run underneath here for the because I don't want this to be used by the heavy goods stuff. When this opens up, I want this to run as a, how can you say, using trains. I basically want to put the link through to there. So I think what I'm going to do actually is create a small, because this is where the, because these things produce noise anyway, so let's just, and I'll put a little wodge of offices there, and then I'll just put that in round here, and just to round it off. People visit hospitals like parks, so we'll just drop a park in there as well, and hopefully that will make the connection, just to help it until things close in. I'll just do that just to get that metro station working. So hopefully the garbage trucks are making their way up here, doing the collections, and I think that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. As I say, we've now started the expansion out here to Bedford Square. Actually, seeing it's Christmas. Call that Bedford Falls. And as I say, and am I getting short on power again? God, there's always more power. Money's running a bit low. Let's drop some more of these things in. probably the budget. Probably didn't need to do that because the budget. Oh no, the budget's still quite high. Let's put this to 101%. I'll do this for the moment, but I will tidy that up off camera. So we're going to leave it now, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I'd say getting into a little bit of trouble here with the industry, but that's something that can be resolved, and we're pushing up to, I don't know when the next 55,000 we get the airport and the next square, so that's where I'm going to leave it. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and till the next time, enjoy your gaming.